Hi, my name is Cathy Rias. I'm a member of the Aspire group. This group is for you to get your GED. Now, I got here through Hitchcock Ladies Center for Women. I have been there for 2 years. I was taught to love myself. With Miss Carol, she loved me unconditionally and took my thoughts. And I am so grateful for her. So she came up with the idea of me putting my life in story. Although I knew my life, but I had never written it down. I never seen it on paper, and this is it. So I will read it to you. My life is a miracle. I am truly grateful for God and His majestic power. He brought me out of my nightmares and set me on a path to the straight and narrow road. This is the road of my mother's dream. I remember her praying for me, even as I used drugs in her living room. I invited men to her house whom she didn't know, and that I hardly knew at all. This is the life I lived for 40 years, and it was a nightmare. I forgot who I was raised to be and didn't care. I began my life as a girl of means who wanted to go to school every day and graduate. But at 15, I was pregnant without knowing what to do. I gave up on myself. I turned to reading for answers. I read books like The Purpose to the Life, and I couldn't find out what I needed in them. I eventually returned to the Bible that was a part of my early family life. I was desperate to find strength. I tried to read a chapter each night and pray to change myself. I wanted to make life have a meaning, not only for myself, but for my family. Life as it was empty and unacceptable. It was not the life I was meant to have. Unfortunately, I continued my downward spiral. I used drugs and they used me. I no longer controlled anything in my life. I didn't feel emotions, even with those I loved. And I was numb and with affection. I only thought how to get more drugs. But deep down, I didn't want to destroy myself. The void I felt was horrible. My life was a merry-go-round. I thought I had come out of this by myself. I continued to pray and ask God to help me and my children. I love my children in spite of my condition and only wanted the best for them. Unfortunately, I made horrible decisions while my children were growing up. The girls had to take care of themselves because I couldn't stay sober. There was no way I could express love or affection for them. Even today, it makes me cry when I think about how they must have suffered because of the mother I was. I am still trying to find the courage to forgive myself. I learned that a child can not only be loved, but has to be shown love daily. From the age of 15 on, I forgot how to love myself or anyone. Even before that, I remember that my mother and father would have fights and that my mother was hospitalized because of her injuries. Love and affection was not always there for me. Drugs became the driving force of my life. The money what would sustain my addiction. I fell into a life of crime. I committed felonies and went to prison 2 times. When I could hold down a job, I would work all day and sell myself all night to support my addiction. The drugs kept me going. I became a shell of a person. Each time I tried to stop using drugs, there was always a relapse. Off to the races again. The road I sentenced myself to had no end. I couldn't stay sober for minutes or hours, let alone months or years. I had to stop this merry-go-round. Oh, excuse me. My first attempt of treatment didn't work. I went to Narcotics Anonymous, Alcoholics Anonymous. Okay. It was, but I was unsuccessful. Yes, I still knew that there was something better for me to experience on my life journey. In spite of my weakness and mistakes, my daughters always loved me and prayed for me. One of them, who received a college degree and achieved success, helped rescue me. She placed me in a Lutheran hospital program. I was sent to a treatment center. In the Hitchcock Treatment Center for 90 days. The time was right. With the love and support I had seldom shown others in my adult life, I learned to love myself and continue to become the woman God wanted me to be. I have struggled with my faith in the past, but I read the Bible. I read the Bible every day and go to church. My faith is strong. My children love and respect me, and are with me on this life journey. I am finally a positive example for them instead of a victim. I am the victor. I have changed, and the change was in me all the time. I am a miracle. I am 71 years old, but today I'm still growing and changing for the better. I stayed in Hitchcock apartment for 2 years. I am clean and sober now and on my own. My goals are set. I have been attending the Aspire Greater Cleveland High School equivalency program at North Star, and soon will be finishing my testing process. My hope is to go to accredited school in the treatment and alcohol and drug addiction and become a counselor. I pray that the 30, 40-year journey I continue will help others. I want to be a miracle in someone else's life.